It's a sunny afternoon in northern Baghdad, Iraq. A white pickup truck drives away from a guarded farm. Behind the wheel is one man. His name is Abu Sahib, and his destination is going back to Baghdad. The instructions he was given are simple. Drive to Abu's neighborhood, park the truck, walk a distance, and call a phone number he was given. He reaches a quiet place, too quiet, surrounded on both sides by dense palm trees. Abu Sahib is wearing his watch on his right wrist today. Maybe it's a habit, maybe not. His mission is a secret. No one should see him. No one should know what he is doing. He was told to follow instructions exactly, and then disappear. He's checking his mirrors constantly. Nothing should go wrong if he stays careful. Then he looks at his phone and decides to call someone.
الو علي، هل تسمعني؟ لقد أحضرت السيارة وأنا في طريقي الآن. انتظرني في المكان المحدد. هل فهمتني؟ حسنا، قررت أن آتي إليك.
Abu Sahib is not heading toward the destination he was given, but rather somewhere else first. He reaches a hidden place. It's far from the main road. It's a secret place made for meetings. Inside, 3 men are waiting for him. Abu Sahib steps out of the truck and approaches the group. He walks straight to the leader, a man who smiles at the sight of him. This is not the first time they are meeting. Abu Sahib looks at him in the eye and informs him to start the mission. That night, dozens of plastic bags were removed from inside the truck. These are not just bags, they are packed with high explosive materials, TNT. This vehicle is a VPIED, a car bomb. It was sent by ISIS to strike Baghdad, mainly targeting civilians. And this time, the man chosen to deliver it is Abu Sahib. But the real explosives were taken out. They were replaced by weaker ones, strong enough to make a blast, but not enough to kill people. It's all fake, and the trick is almost ready. The truck is back on the road. Once again, Abu Sahib is driving. He arrives at the target area. Some units are waiting for him. He drives inside the empty street. He parks the truck and gets out. He walks to the cover far from the car at the end of the neighborhood. He takes cover, counts down, and then presses the button. The car explodes, but no one was hurt and no one died. Abu Sahib's team shows up and scatter around the blast site. They are acting dead, fake casualties, fake EMT, and fake blood. Photos are taken of the attack and sent to ISIS. The fake attack is complete. No one was informed about the fake setup, not even the local news. ISIS believes the mission was a success, but they have been fooled. This man is not really Abu Sahib. His real name is Harith al-Sudani. He's an Iraqi spy that was embedded deep inside the Islamic State. This is the story of the genius spy, Harith al-Sudani. In 2006, the Falcons Intelligence Cell, FIC, Iraq's most secretive spy network, was created. Their job was simple: hunt down the leaders of terrorist groups and stop terror attacks all across Iraq. They were trained by the CIA and the British MI6, and over time, they became the reason many cities in Iraq still stood. Manaf al-Sudani is Harith's younger brother. He was the first to join the Falcon Cell. After ISIS attacks on Iraq in 2014, the Falcon Cell had the main responsibility in hunting the group's network. But as the cell expanded, He faced a shortage of trained intelligence agents. Manaf then recommended his brother Harith to the leadership, describing him as an ideal candidate. Outraged by ISIS crimes, especially those against children, Harith joined the Falcon Cell in 2015. Soon after, Harith began his first mission. The way ISIS triggered VPIEDs was not conventional. Instead of using remote controls or timers, they made a phone call. A mobile phone would be wired to an IED, an improvised explosive device. Its vibration or ringtone circuit connected to the detonator. When someone called the number, the signal set off the blast. This method was inexpensive, simple, and required little technical skill. But it came with a flaw. Every call leaves a trace, and Harith's job was to follow that trace. As an investigator with the Falcon Cell, he tracked suspicious numbers, mapping who called whom and when. For example, the bomb goes off at 12:01 p.m. The phone number linked to it is 964-771. The telecom logs shows that 964-661 made the call at 12:01 p.m. at the exact same minute. That single connection becomes hard evidence that will eventually lead to the man who made the call. Harith also began intercepting the radio frequencies and communication lines used by the ISIS operatives. Harith foiled planned operations, exposed hidden agents, and enabled arrests across multiple provinces. Each success brought him closer to the core of the network. His record grew, and so did his reputation, and eventually his work earned him a promotion. Harith was made a captain in the Falcon Cell. But ISIS was learning. They adapted, switching to burner phones, changing frequencies, rotating channels, and developing new ways to communicate. They knew someone was listening. Tracking them became harder. Online espionage was no longer effective. Harith needed a new approach. He needed more than signals. He needed something deeper, something from the inside. During one of the operations led by the cell, they captured an ISIS messenger. His name was Abu Zakaria, also known as Hamza. His job was delivering payments to local ISIS fighters. The cell saw an opportunity. Hamza was just a college student. Maybe he did not belong to this world. So they made him an offer. Hamza, help us and we'll free you. Work with us and you will be rewarded. This is your way out. Hamza eventually agreed. They had a plan for him. Hamza, your mission is simple. When it's time to make a payment, we'll follow you. You deliver the money, we track the receiver. In a day or two, we arrest them. Hamza did exactly that. But one day, instead of cash, Hamza was handed an explosive package. ISIS wanted him to plant it at a specific location and detonate it. On his way back to Baghdad, Hamza contacted the Falcon Cell. He informed them of what he was given. They were stunned, but also saw an opportunity. They defused the bomb, staged a fake explosion, and spread false reports of casualties. And it worked. ISIS liked Hamza, and so did the Falcon Cell. Harith one day advised him, Hamza, earn their trust, show loyalty. The more they rely on you, the more lives we can save. Over the next few months, Hamza did exactly that. He became trusted, respected. They relied on him more staging, and more lives are saved. But Hamza was called. A high-ranking ISIS commander gave him a task. Hamza, suggest someone who can deliver VPIEDs into Baghdad. Hamza froze. He did not know anyone. But on his way back, an idea struck him. What if I do know someone? He returned to the cell with the news, informing them that ISIS needed someone to drive their VPIEDs into Baghdad, explaining that this is an opportunity to sabotage ISIS from the inside. Harith did not hesitate. He instantly volunteered. His brother rejected the idea at first. The risk was too high. But Harith was not afraid. He was not even nervous. He was excited. He grew up in central Iraq and could mimic the local dialect perfectly. He studied ISIS rituals, memorized key Quranic verses, and learned how to blend in. His cover was airtight. But Hamza was concerned. He knew if Harith was caught, he'd go down with him. Still, he went back into ISIS territory. Hamza met with his commander and vouched for Harith. He's sharp, loyal, a perfect recruit. The commander seemed interested. A man like that could be useful. Bring him. A meeting was scheduled. Now Harith is just waiting. It's the day. Harith today must do the bay'ah, the pledge of loyalty to ISIS. He will pledge alliance to his new leader. Manaf gives him a ride to the location, stopping the car far from the meeting place. This time, it's a mosque. Harith enters the mosque. Inside, he meets with the commander. The commander tells him to make the bay'ah, it must be done under a tree. That's one of ISIS rituals. They went beneath a tree and finished the bay'ah. Harith returns to Manaf after half a day of religious education, informing him that the plan has succeeded. A new life has begun for Harith. By day, he lives as a brother among ISIS members. By night, he passes intelligence. He seems ambitious to the commanders. They like him. He excels. He does as he's told. He is careful, and most importantly, loyal. Or so it seems. His next mission is a terror attack. The target is a civilian area, but this time it's different. It's not a car, it's a human. A 16-year-old boy wearing a bomb vest. He's been brainwashed by ISIS. He truly believes he's going to heaven. Or at least, that's what he was told. Abu Saib, your mission is to drop the boy by the location and come back. That was not supposed to happen. Harith must inform the cell and set up a trap quickly. By early morning, he has to leave. Inside, the boy is sleeping, still wearing the vest. He won't even take it off to sleep. He really wants to go to heaven. Harith, however, is terrified. He does not sleep that night. He makes an excuse and heads to the gas station. At the gas station, he bends low on the driver's seat. He calls the cell. He informs them of what he was given. A boy. A suicide bomber. They need to act fast. They need to find a way to eliminate the boy before he reaches the target and detonates himself. Harith is panicking, but the team manages to form a plan. The target is a police checkpoint. When they get close, Harith must convince the boy to get out of the car, to walk around the checkpoint, and meet him on the other side, so the police won't search him. Once the boy exits the car, a sniper must take the shot from a distance. That way, no one else will be harmed. 7 a.m. Harith leaves with the boy. He's nervous. The boy keeps talking about how amazing heaven will be. But Harith tries to plant doubt. Hey, why don't you take that vest off and come sit here? When we get closer, you can wear it back. But the boy refuses. He becomes suspicious. Harith realizes he cannot convince him, and he cannot push further. They reach the designated spot. Harith tells the boy, you know, it's better if you exit, walk around the checkpoint. Police will not search you that way. But the boy hesitates. He is scared. He refuses. That is not supposed to happen. 10 minutes pass. Ali, watching from a distance, realizes the issue. The boy will not leave the car. He has to shoot the boy inside the car. But that was not the plan. Ali can see the boy. He's in his sight.